Hi Leo, this is your March 27th through April 2nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the 5 of Wands clarified by the 10 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups clarified by the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Star. And we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You can be dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, perhaps another Leo, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, what I noticed right away is we have this sort of a duality, right? And this whole reading is the end of a long journey or a struggle or both. And it kind of feels like it's applicable to both of you. And that's how the two of you, I think, will connect, because you have a lot in common, especially what happened to you in the past. Not necessarily with just one particular individual in the past, but just overall. You know, what happened to you in your life, how you grow up, how you were brought up, and things like that. Struggles you went through. For the most part, that's what's going to connect the two of you, right? We have 2 wish come true cards in the tarot deck, 2 of them, right? And both of them are on the table. The 9 of Cups in the middle and the Star right next to the deck. Both of those 2 cards are wish come true cards, right? And the Lover sitting right next to the Star. There's 2 people in the Lovers card. That's you and them. You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers could be a Gemini. The Star could be an Aquarius. But in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life, right? And the Ace of Pentacles sitting right next to the Lovers is a golden opportunity. So, like I said, the universe is bringing the 2 of you together. Because both of you know how to approach certain things. Both of you know how to behave. Perhaps both of you are not going to make the same mistakes that you made in the past. And it's like you make a really good match. The Lovers is here for a reason, all right? Anyway, but we start off with the 5 of Wands clarified by the 10 of Wands, all the way to your left. So this is a struggle. Big, huge struggle. And it could have been a struggle that lasted throughout your whole life, or recently, or it could have been them who was going through some kind of a struggle. But again, I think it's just both of you went through something. Either recently or throughout your whole life you had to struggle, right? The 5 of Wands is a card of a struggle. The 10 of Wands clarifying it is a card of a burden, right? A lot of responsibilities, just something that's taken a toll on us. Tough life in general, right? And right after the 5 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands. This is like a natural progression, right? The 6 of Wands is a card of victory and success. It's also a card of overcoming something. It's a card of recognition. It's a card of attention. But in this case, this is both of you, you know, coming out on top in your own life. Now the 2 of you are, you know, gonna be doing something more important. Something that the 2 of you perhaps always wanted to do in your life, all right? So here comes the first wish come true card, the 9 of Cups. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. The Sun clarifying the 9 of Cups, that's one of your major arcana cards, Leo. And at the same time, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. With the Sun, we always feel on top of the world. We always feel loved, we always feel cherished, and all that good stuff. Alright, the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Alright, and going back to that potential outcome, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. The Ace of Pentacles sometimes comes through as a proposal. Yep. Then we have the Lovers, we already talked about, and then the Star. Again, could be an Aquarius, or this is simply the second wish come true card. It's also a card of healing. Alright, so perhaps the 2 of you can finish the healing process. Yeah, this is a giant victory. A wish come true. It's a golden opportunity. Like I said, this person is the love of your life, or at least your soulmate, but hopefully both. Right? And with the Hierophant card, you've got all the tools you need to create a very successful, rock-solid commitment. So yeah, a very important person coming into your life. We got quite a few major arcana cards, including your own, the Sun, right? But in total, we have 4 major arcana cards and the Ace of Pentacles. And these are all amazing major arcana cards by themselves and especially together. Alright, so yeah, really happy for you, Leo. Congratulations. Leo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this card is for you. We have Strength clarified by the 8 of Wands. We have the 2 of Swords, the Knight of Swords clarified by the Chariot, and we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Cancer. To be or not to be, that is literally the question for you this week. Leo, for those of you married or in a relationship. Right? Or to move forward with something or not, to relocate or not, to purchase a new car or not. Definitely a choice, and definitely it definitely has to do with some kind of movement, or purchasing a new car, or relocation, or going somewhere. There's no other way for me to interpret this, right? Well, the good news is that the first card that came out is Strength. That is one of your major arcana cards, so it's up to you, right? Because it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots, and everything pretty much revolves around you, so you do have a choice to make, right? The 2 of Swords right next to the Strength card is a card of a crossroads. Again, to be or not to be, right? And we have 3 cards on the table that could be interpreted as cards of travel, or moving forward, or purchasing a vehicle, okay? The first one is actually clarifying your card, the 8 of Wands, right? Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Chariot right next to the deck, one clarifying the other. Yeah, you've got every single card that are, in my opinion, are the fastest cards in the deck, right? All 3 of them are on the table. The Hangman on the bottom of the deck is a card of stagnation, and it's also a card of a sacrifice, by the way. So perhaps you're thinking, should I do this for this person or not? Should I do it for my family or not? Should I sacrifice something and buy that new car right now? And for others of you, the Hangman could be a card of an epiphany. So perhaps at some point during the week you will have a light bulb moment, and you'll figure, yes, I have to go, or no, I don't have to go. You know, and I unfortunately that's what I have for you. I clarified as many times as I usually do, because I was wondering what's the deal with the Knight of Swords, and yeah, the clarifiers are also travel cards. Right, because the Knight of Swords could be interpreted multiple ways, like a fight, but no, it's not a fight. It's travel or forward movement or relocation. Okay, so yeah, that's what we have. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex, and in this particular case, it doesn't even have to be an ex. So, we have the Fool clarified by the Queen of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by Temperance. Then we have the King of Wands clarified by the Ten of Cups, and we have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, like I said earlier, it doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. The only card that kind of suggests it could be your ex is the Temperance card right there in the middle, right? Temperance is a card of healing, burying the hatchet, reconciling, rekindling. It's also a card of patience. But if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, then that's what Temperance is all about. Temperance is a major arcana card for a Sagittarius. And we have both the King and the Queen of Wands. Right, you can assign the roles as you wish. It can be either the King or the Queen of Wands, right? And either one of those two could be a Sagittarius, right? But perhaps this is just not your ex, but it just never got off the ground in the past. Perhaps you guys are 2 very strong individuals, and the 2 of you got off on the wrong foot, right? And it just kind of never went anywhere. And this is another attempt. And judging by what I see here, yeah, it's going to be a successful attempt. Right? As a matter of fact, the 2 of you make a perfect couple, the King and the Queen of Wands, right? The Fool, the first card that came out that the Queen of Wands is clarifying, could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. The Fool could be a card of starting from a clean slate, right? Again, if the 2 of you got off on the wrong foot, you can, try again. right? Then we have two commitment and marriage cards on the table, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if you watched the first spread, the new love spread. Most people do, but in that spread we only had one, the Hierophant. Here we have two, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, and it's like when both of them show up in the same spread, you're getting the best of both worlds, right? The Ten of Cups is a card of emotional fulfillment. This card is often referred to as the happily ever after card. And the Ten of Pentacles is also a commitment, a marriage card, but this card takes care of practicality. This is when people buy real estate together and enjoy money in the bank, right? Stability, right? So yeah, I think this is, if this is your ex, then I know you guys never take anybody back, but there's also something called an exception in every rule. So perhaps it's one of those times. But yeah, it feels like the two of you are actually looking forward to getting this either back on the road or give it another try. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo. This week we have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. This is one interesting reading for a work, business, and finances spread, right? And I think I know what's going on. Somebody is really trying to get you on board, and they will try different things to sweeten the deal, to kind of lure you in, in a good way, in a positive way, because they have a lot of respect for you and admiration, as a matter of fact. The Empress on the bottom of the deck, I think that's you. Leo, right? Not that we ever question that, but the Empress is like a figure of authority. The Empress is somebody who knows everything. The Empress is in charge. Perhaps that's the way this company or this person sees you, that they really need somebody who's been around for a while, who knows their stuff, somebody who's very experienced. The Empress is somebody whom everybody would go for if they have a problem, right? Or if they have a question, because the Empress can answer all. People have questions, the Empress has answers, okay? and the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, I think this is just them trying different things to get your attention, like sending you stuff, taking you out to dinner, things like that. Perhaps with the Page of Pentacles, it could be like a sign-up bonus. With the Knight of Cups, they will try emotional things to get you on board. Say you volunteer at a pet shelter, and they're going to be like, oh, you know what? Our company also donates to a cause very similar to that. You know what I mean? They will try to find like an emotional approach to you, if that makes sense, right? Then we also have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about business, it's all about work, that type of deal. And the Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Ace of Wands, could be a Sagittarius, but yeah, they want you on board. They want to start this cycle with you, right? The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle card, and it's a major arcana card. All right, so yeah, prepare to receive all kinds of attention, but they're doing it because they believe, their business will flourish if they were to get you on board. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Leo. We have Judgment, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Swords. We have the Five of Swords, and we also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and perhaps a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. What you're not expecting is this Queen of Pentacles showing back up. Okay, I think you're the Queen of Wands, unless there's more people involved here. But you're probably the King of Wands if there's just one person reaching out to you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. Right, so the Queen of Pentacles is somebody you already know, because the first card that actually came out was Judgment. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Queen of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart, or perhaps this person is all about money, or in some shape or form, right? You could have done business with them, you could have done some kind of a monetary transaction with them, I don't know. So this person is coming back. And I think the two of you had some kind of a major fallout. And it's like this person wants to get back into your good graces or get back together with you, if this is your ex. But I think this person burned that bridge a long time ago, and you are not going to rebuild that bridge with them. No, right? And I think they will even have a sobby story about what's going on with them, right? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Swords. This is that sobby story. Perhaps they're going through a rough patch, or they're just sad that you're no longer in their life. They realized they made a huge mistake by burning that bridge, right? The Ace of Swords, clarifying judgment. I think it's coming from them. They're going to be honest about a few things, right? The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth, all right? But it's too late. It's just too late. Whatever they have to say, it's like you're not... It's too late, all right? The Five of Swords right next to the deck, I think this is your reaction. You're basically... I don't know if you're going to listen to what they have to say. For most of you, you will, but then you're going to be like, no, bye-bye. It's too late. This ship has sailed. This train has left the station. All right, so that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week.